Yeah, well, for me personally, sobrang applicable kasi siya sa trabaho ko. Pero I think regardless kung ano yung industriya na papasukan nyo, is important to make yourself stand out to an extent. Not to the point na may matatapakan ka, pero kailangan mo talagang mag-create ng sarili mong strong identity sa workplace. For me, I actually think that I've done a relatively good job at this even prior to social media. Kasi back then, nung nag-host ako, as in, yun lang yung racket ko, di naman ako kilala eh. Nobody really knew who I was. Di naman ako sikat na social media person, artista. Wala, I was just somebody that worked in radio. At marami-rami rin naman yung mga radio DJs dito sa Pilipinas. So, it's not like I stood out that much back then. My way of branding myself was always to create or to showcase the highlights of my work. So even way back then, sa personal social media pages ko lang, before TikTok, before any of that, I would always make sure to capture my best moments when I'm at work, my best clients, best whatever it is, and showcase that dun sa personal page ko that had a lot of other clients and agencies that were on my friend list. Just to make sure that I'm relevant sa kanila, I'm always gonna be top of mind. And I know it's hard kasi yung iba, I'm sure maraming tumingin dun sa post ko and thought, ano ba to? Ang yabang-yabang niya, pinapost niya yung work niya, ganito, ganyan. But you know, at the end of the day, di naman sila yung magbabayad ng bills ko eh. It's not the bashers that's gonna pay for my bills. No, it really has to be you eh. So ako, I mean, minsan apektado, pero wala talaga. Todo kayod lang. I had to do it for my work. Lalo na nung nag-quit ako ng office job ko at 29, which is kind of old ha. Like 29, I decided to go full-time raketero na. Kasi nag-start ako ulit sa radio, and then dun ko na pinush yung commercials, whatever. Imagine mo, mag-VTR ako, magsa-start ako at 29 years old. That's, you know, unfortunately sa industriya natin, that's kind of old na. Yung mga kasama ko doon, 21, 19, mga ganon. Pero I had no choice. I had to keep pushing myself. And then, anytime I would meet a new client, I would always make sure that I'm somehow remembered. Lalo na pag regular clients na, lagi ako may piniprepare for them if I meet with them. You know, the little gestures, they really matter eh. When it comes to personal branding, I think PR is a huge aspect of it. Hindi ko sinasabi na magsip-sip kayo, but you know, a kind gesture to show your appreciation. Kasi yes, sa totoo lang, may element din na, ay, sana magustuhan nila yung ginagawa ko para sa kanila, para ako ulit kunin next time. Pero more than that, yung gratitude ko lang talaga na, hey, thank you for booking me, thank you for trusting me, kahit na hindi naman ako super sikat, hindi naman ako the best in the industry, whatever it is. I think it's those little gestures. Show your gratitude. You know, don't ever be entitled na deserve ko to. I know that that's our culture now, na deserve ko yan, deserve ko this, but I think sometimes it blows up our ego eh. And know how to highlight the best of your work and personality. Yun eh. Find ways to highlight the best parts of you, the best parts of your work, tastefully, para naman hindi ma-off din yung mga tao. So I think I've been doing that for a long time now. Even nung nasa Australia ako, ang dami ring competition eh sa mga part-time work. Daming estudyante. I remember yung resume ko talaga, I made it so bongga. Ayan, personal branding din yan, yung resume. Highlight the best of, you know, the best of the best. Wow, Facebook group yan. Pero seryoso yung mga anik-anik, yung mga awards na maliliit lang na natatanggap ko sa school or certificate of churva-churva, talagang hina-highlight ko siya dun sa resume ko kasi hindi naman siya lie, kasi totoo naman na natanggap ko yon. Pero the way I put it there made it seem like a huge achievement para lang mag-stand out. So again, just showcasing the highlights of your life talaga. You know, emphasize the best parts of you and make sure that people remember your name because of it. So yun yung personal branding experience ko, more or less outside of social media. Alam ko na lahat tayo, feeling natin, meron tayong pwedeng i-offer sa mundong to or sa dream job mo na yan, that's special, diba? We all feel like, oh, but you know, I can do this for you, I can do that for you. Unfortunately, hindi natin pwedeng i-expect na makikita nila agad yun. So in order for us to reach that, you really need to make sure to show them, give them the best impression that you can, because we do live in a very competitive world. Napaka-competitive ng ano natin, di ba? Ng job market natin ngayon. So you need to find a way to make sure that you're attention grabbing the moment you see them. Pero kasi, alam mo naman, chismis, marites society tayo dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? Pati mga friends natin, minsan binabackstab tayo, ganito, ganyan. Nafe-feel ko talaga yung confidence ng isang tao kapag may narinig siyang masama tungkol sa kanya or sinasabihan siya ng hindi masyadong magandang bagay, pero hindi siya affected kasi alam niya naman sa sarili niya na hindi siya ganun. At makikita mo talaga, imbis na magre-react siya violently or manunumbat siya or magaganti siya, pag hindi talaga siya affected, dun ko nakikita na, wow, that's real confidence right there. You know, that silent confidence. Dun ko nakikita yung mga reactions na, mas maganda naman ako dyan Hindi, mas matalino naman ako dyan Uy, pero mas magaling naman ako sa ganito Yung mga ganon, nagpo-project sila Feeling ko nagpo-project pa sila, which is normal And lalo na pag, alam ko marami tayong fresh grads, young people watching us right now, lalo na kung nandun pa kayo sa age na yon, stage na yon, it's so normal. Ako nga, I'm so much older than you and I still go through it, insecurities, envy. It's hard to get rid of those emotions. And sometimes it's natural din diba? We naturally feel competitive and envious. And it's okay. I think sometimes you have to accept it na, medyo naiingit ako kay Roan. Ang ganda ng ginagawa niya ditong live show by Prospel. Sana ako may show din ako ng ganito. May konting inggit, I'll tell her. Like, Roan, galing mo talaga. Nakakaingit. Gusto ko rin ng ganyan. Use that to push yourself even further. Don't bring them down. I mean, I understand. Again, because sobrang competitive ng society natin at mahilig tayo mag-compare dito sa Pilipinas, diba? Kaya mahirap talaga to reach that confidence level when you feel like you're being compared to everybody else who seems so much better than you, I don't know if this is good advice, but it's what I've been doing. It's what I did for so long. Fake it till you make it. I am a very insecure person, I didn't have the best support system growing up. Aside dun sa identity crisis ko, syempre, I'm gay too, and it's still a hard world to live in for gay people. So, ang daming mga insecurities doon, wala akong mga kapatid. And when it came to, hosting, I kind of treated it as like performing na rin. Like, I remember one of the first events I hosted, akala ko talaga, wala akong idea sa hosting So, yung imagination ko nun, basta paglabas ko dun, mag-cheer lahat ng tao. So, okay lang yan. Hype ko lang sila. My gosh, no. It's really not like that. You go in there, you say, hello, everybody! So, it was really fake it till you make it. And that's exactly what I did. I kind of did it for myself. Like, there was a point na I would always just forget about the audience. Hindi ako mag-e-expect sa audience. Parang relationship advice lang din to. Huwag kayong mag-expect. Seryoso to. Don't expect them to love you, to cheer for you, ganito, ganyan. Just do your best for yourself. Have a standard for yourself. And then keep building on that. Sa umpisa, I really didn't think too much about the audience. Mas the program, how I wanted to deliver it. Kasi mahirap, tsaka nakakatakot mag-host. Sometimes I feel like, well, this is because I'm not the best singer. Sometimes I feel like it can be more challenging to host than to sing. Kasi if you sing, you know what you're gonna say, you know the words, and then you're kind of in and out. Whereas when you're hosting, parang nililigawan mo yung buong yung buong room, yung buong area, diba? And that can be hard sometimes. So, again, I will go back to just fake it till you make it, and then you'll start getting used to it. Pero to this day, I still get really nervous. But it's the good kind of nervous. Yung kaba na hinahanap ko. Kasi tinutulungan ako to push myself there. And, a lot of people can benefit from speaking up, from hosting skills. Kasi it's those that speak up and say something significant and make people feel special that are usually noticed and that are praised and excel in their workplace. Kahit accountant ka pa or whatever job you are in right now. So much of that matters diba? How people talk to you. Doon natin na-feel yung we decide who we want to be with, who we prefer doon sa communication style ng mga tao. Usually dati talaga it was really, really bad. Kasi minsan may moments talaga ako na, I wanna be perfect. May pagka-perfectionist ako. Lalo na on radio, lalo na when I was doing the radio spiels on TikTok, and at the height of it, na sobrang daming na-impress sa mga segues ko, ganito, ganyan. Anytime na magkakamali ako, oh my gosh, as in, galit na galit ako sa sarili ko kasi live yun eh, di ba? Some people think it's recorded, pero hindi. Lahat ng mga TikTok, air checks ko, live na live yun. And then, konti na nga lang yung sasabihin mo, magkakamali ka pa, magbabuckle ka pa, mabubulol ka pa, mali yung pagkabigkas mo ng word or whatever. And even my radio partners before, they were like, bali mo naman show, that's too much. Don't be too hard on yourself. Nobody's gonna notice that. Ikaw lang naman nakakapansin. Be kind to yourself. Because we're human. Even the best DJs, the best hosts, the best accountants, the best doctors, unfortunately, make mistakes too, You have to be kind to yourself. And aminin ko, may mga times pa rin na medyo ako sa sarili ko, na-irk ako sa sarili ko pag nagkakamali ako. But I've learned to just be kind to myself and let it go. It's not a big deal. I just have to remember it's not a big deal. I can do another take later. I can try it again. I can try something else in the future. It's normal. It's part of life, and you learn from it. Sometimes you'll still make it again. That's normal too. Lalo na sa industriya natin, when you're hosting, when you're in radio, it's impossible to speak perfectly. It's physically impossible talaga unless sobrang trained ka at scripted lahat ng binabasa mo na pageant. Pati nga mga pageant queens make mistakes, diba? They stutter, they buckle. It's okay. Ang pinaka-importante doon is not the mistake itself, is how you recover from it. Because most of the time, mahahalata yung mistake nyo pag nag-focus kayo doon. Pag nagsabi kayo ng, mali, kasi ayan, nabulol na, ganon. Hindi, just keep going. Repeat the word, diba? If you say something like, oh, it's 12:41 on the clock, you're still listening to me. You're still, don't do that. Just keep on going. Don't focus on the mistake, and then you have to let it go na. Let it go right away. Kasi if you don't let it go, if you don't, let it go, when you keep continuing on with your spiel, madidistract ka na eh. Di ka pa over dun sa mistake mo eh, di ba? Parang relationship lang ulit. Di ka pa over sa ex mo. Paano ka makakapag-move on sa bago? Paano ka makakapag-move on sa bagong skills mo? Lagi mo lang isipin, my God, I can't believe yun yung sinabi ko kanina. Baka magkamali ka ulit. Yan. Learn to be kind to yourself and let go of the mistakes right away. Ako, yung general ko, and it seems very basic, pero to me, dahil tumatanda na rin ako, pero even when I was younger, I felt this too. Sobrang basic niya, but exercise and get enough sleep. Don't underestimate the power of that. Lalo na yung tulog. Kasi sobrang nakaka-affect talaga siya ng mental clarity mo and even your emotional state. So take good care of yourself. It really starts there. If you don't take care of yourself, it's almost like feeling mo hindi ka deserve to be taken care of. Yun lang naman yun eh. That's why they say nga you have to love yourself muna, diba? I think it comes from that too. Kung hindi mo alagaan yung sarili mo, don't expect other people to do the same. Diba? Kasi kung binabastos mo yung katawan mo, whatever, binabaliwala mo yung health mo, don't expect other people to do the same. So I really think just the basics can really, really help you gain your self-esteem. Kasi if you know you can take care of yourself, there's a certain confidence that comes with it eh. Na kaya mo yung sarili mo, kaya mong i-carry yung sarili mo. Don't be afraid to fail. Or, get used to failing. Masanay ka na. Yeah, I failed so many times, you guys. I have tried applying, kung sa job setting, I've tried applying for so many different jobs. Even when I was trying to do part-time sa Australia, there were stores that I wanted to work for that, didn't want me. And then when I did radio before, I tried applying for different stations. Tapos when I stopped radio, I tried applying for different companies as marketing, whatever it is. I failed so many times. I wish I failed more. Kasi sa sobrang takot ko ma-reject, kokonti lang yung mga sinesend kong applications, kokonti lang yung mga ino-auditionan ko. Um, and it wasn't until I was 29 na nagpanic ako na, shucks, tumatanda na ako. I need to keep pushing. And kahit na hate ko mag-VTR, mag-audition kasi sobrang insecure kong tao, pinush ko talaga. And I'm glad that I kept doing it and I failed. Yeah, I failed at so many different auditions then for shows, for events, for theme parks even, lahat-lahat na. And I'm kind of proud kasi minsan dito may pagka-VIP mentality tayo na, oy, nakuha ko to kasi wala, handpick, pinili ako. Pero ako, proud ako na yung mga commercials ko. Nag-audition talaga ako from the start. As in, VTR to the, hindi ako pinili na, oh, ikaw yung gusto namin. Hindi. Talagang audition to the max. I'm proud that I failed. And, I'm still definitely gonna keep on failing. I know it sounds so weird, no? Hearing failure be praised to this level. And I still do it. Like, I still try out for stuff. I still audition and I want to get used to it pa nga eh. Kasi minsan masakit pa eh. I really want to get to that point na it doesn't bother me. Na naiintindihan ko siya. Naiintindihan ko na it's part of the process. It really is. And you need to get used to it. Kasi sayang naman if you actually don't fail at something. You never know.